Hello, YouTube friends. Today I have an amazing video for you all. I have put a lot of thought into this video and I want to address some of the concerns that everyone's having. So if you're a beginner in DeFi Kingdoms and you're quite confused on where to go, I designed this video so that you can learn where to get the resources and the tools to make some important decisions, especially in your beginning stages. Now, first of all, I want to say thank you for all the support you guys have been giving me. We're at 802 subscribers, close to 1,000. And I'm just super grateful because I'm really, I don't identify myself as a YouTuber. And hey, once I reach 1,000, I'm pretty sure I can kind of say I'm a YouTuber, right? So hey guys, I appreciate the support and love. Now, if you guys want to get connected with me, you can follow my new Twitter. I have like 1 follower, but you guys can ask me questions there. I'm going to be posting content there. Also some technical analysis on Bitcoin. I do have a private Telegram group chat, but that's for some other reason. And I did predict that Bitcoin was going to drop. So I will post some more markups here just so I can help everyone inside the community. Now let's go to DeFi Kingdoms. Okay, we have an agenda for today. I want to go through how to read important and useful tools so that you can become more independent. Because the worst thing ever when you're entering a new project is if you need to rely on someone else all the time. I want to help you guys become more independent and find the tools, but then also ask when you need help. I'll be talking about hero stats and professions. Also professions versus PvP and PvE game plan. And the next video, I might make one on summoning, but summoning is a very big topic and I feel like I'm only 90% there. So first of all, I'm going to be talking about the first important tool, which is this all-in-one document, which I will post inside the description. Now, you probably would have seen this or people would have forwarded you this and you're thinking, what the hell is all this? Okay. Now in DeFi Kingdoms, there's 4 professions. There's mining, gardening, foraging, and fishing. Now, you can send any hero on any quest. However, it is more efficient to send a miner to a mining quest, a fisher to a fishing quest. So how do you know if your hero has that profession? Let's go to some of my heroes, okay? So over here, let's just go to my favorite card. All right, if I flip the card right now for this ninja, you can see that the highlighted, profession, is the profession. So fishing, if I send this ninja on a fishing quest, it costs 5 stamina. If I send him out on a foraging quest, because I can still do that, it costs 7 stamina. So if I have 26 stamina, right, I can take him on 5 fishing quests, or I can take him on 3 foraging quests. Can you guys see now how sending out your hero to its profession is more efficient because you can get more quests done in a day and it's just more efficient that way. Now, when we go to this chart, right, you can see that for fishing, ninjas are generally the best fishers. Why is that? What is this number beside here? We're going to go to a different document, which I will also post inside the description. Let's talk about stats real quick, okay? Every hero has stats. Now, if we go to ninja, okay, when we level up our heroes, there is a chance that certain stats will go up. Now, every hero will have different chances on different stats, which is why some heroes are better than other heroes in certain professions, right? Or maybe future use cases. So for ninja, okay, you can see that every single time it levels up, it has an 85% chance that it will level up agility. And it will also have a 60% chance that it will level up luck. And what are the 2 skills that are best at fishing? Agility and luck. So when you add these 2 together, you get 145, right? 85 plus 60 is 145. Boom, 145. That's why ninjas are the best fishers, because statistically, as a level up, it is more likely that they will level up luck and agility. All right, I'll give you another example. If you have a Paladin miner, right, that is like the best thing you can have, because look at this, 160. Why? Let's go back to over here. Let's go to Paladins. Okay. What do you need for Paladins or mining? You need strength and endurance. So over here you can see strength is 80 and endurance is 80. 160. That's what the number's there for. I tried to figure it out and I finally figured it out. Okay. So why is this important when you're choosing heroes? Right now, professions is the main feature that's released for people to use their heroes. But later on, we'll have PvP and PvE, which means that, let's say, what if you had a hero at the bottom of the list? Does that make it a bad hero? Not necessarily. It might make it more of a non-efficient at its profession, but it could be a beast at PvP later on. All right, Paladins over here make bad fishers. Why? Because when you add up luck and agility, it's only 75. However, there's one thing that really helped me change my perspective, and it's this. The profession skill is 2 out of 3. So 66% of it, right, is from the level of its profession. And only 1/3, which is 33%, will contribute to rewards, which means that you can, if you had a Paladin Fisher, you can keep sending him out to fishing quests. And as its profession goes up, you're still going to get a 66% efficient Paladin Fisher. So it doesn't make it a completely bad hero, because why? Because every single time you level, you can level up other stats. What does that mean? Okay, I'll give you guys my example right now. I actually have a Paladin Priest. Now, this is where you can kind of game plan and make some future predictions on what you want that hero to be when it comes to PvP or PvE. All right, so what does that stand for? It just stands for player versus everything, which is monsters and stuff like that, or player versus player. And because Paladins have really high chances of having endurance and vitality, I'm going to make this guy a tank. All right, I'm going to make this guy a tank. So let's look at his stats real quick. You can see that for fishing, it's horrible. Agility and luck, when you add those two together, it's 19, which is pretty bad. And fishing is probably one of the worst things it has right now, right? However, I'm setting this guy out on fishing quests so I can level him up. Then what am I going to level? I'm not going to level agility and luck, because I don't want to make this guy a good fisher. I want to make this guy a beast in PvP. So I'm going to be leveling up endurance, vitality, and potentially wisdom. Let's go to the next document that I'll also put inside the description. Over here in DeFi Kingdoms, they have stats, and this will help us kind of gauge what we want to do. So let's go to some of the use cases of these stats. All right, so over here you can see vitality is a primary stat that impacts HP growth and has added benefits to recovering from certain default. So what I'm thinking is that the more HP this guy has, the more tank he is. And that's what I want. I want to make this guy a tank. Endurance, right? I want to give some defense, and I also want to give some resistance. So let's say someone's attacking him, I can give a bit of this tanky feature, but I'm also going to add in wisdom because it adds a multiplier to magic attacks. I don't want that, but it increases magic defense. So can you guys see now how I can, even though I have a Paladin Fisher, I can send him out to fishing quests, but then I'll just level up these three: wisdom, endurance, and vitality. All right, hopefully this is making sense. If it is, and you're liking the content, give this video a thumbs up, because I feel like this is kind of rambling, but I know for a fact that someone else out there, if you're watching this, you can probably get some value from this. Okay, let's get back to the agenda real quick. So right now, guys, profession is the feature that's out, but I want you guys to think longer term, which is PvP and PvE, which is going to be a bigger component of the game, which means that you can go out there, okay, and you can find cheap foraging paladins, or cheap paladin fishers, or cheap dark knight fishers, and you can make this guy a PvP beast. Right? Everyone's selling these heroes for cheap because they don't understand that profession only makes up a small percentage of the gameplay right now. Okay. Next thing is, I believe, okay, that the PvP or PvP clan will consist of 3. So this is where I'm thinking that it's going to be like either 3 versus 3, or you're setting out on 3 heroes to go on like a quest to fight monsters. This is where you can kind of think, okay, should I get a tank to kind of tank the hits from these players? Of course, this is all speculation right now, right? Would I want a mage or someone in the back to cast, I don't know, spells, or be an archer? And maybe do I want a guy in the front for more DPS, one that is more like non-range but still focuses on combat, right? So this is where you can kind of see, okay, look, I might need at least 3 heroes if I want to participate properly in the whole PvP and PvE plan. So let's go through some of my heroes real quick, and I'm just going to go through skills versus professions. If it aligns, what I'm using them for. Okay, so over here you can see, all right, my paladin I'm using as a tank, not as a fisher. Even though it has a fishing main, I'm not going to be leveling up agility, just sending him up on quest. Boom, endurance, vitality, and wisdom. That's where I'm at. I have a dark knight, and a dark knight, okay, I'm going to be leveling up strength, a bit of vitality as well, and maybe dexterity. All right, dexterity, what is that used for? Let's see here. Dexterity plays a lesser role in defense and modifies attack damage from certain weapons. So what I'm thinking is that maybe they can release like swords, and I can equip a sword to this dark knight, and maybe that sword will be more powerful if I level up its dexterity. So that's kind of my game plan. So dex, strength, and a bit of vitality. So that means, okay, that the subclass is also important, because the subclass will also allow it to level up certain stats. And my subclass right now is an archer. Let's go to this real quick, okay? Hopefully this isn't too confusing. But if we go to, let's start off with Dark Knight first. A Dark Knight will naturally level up strength, vitality, a bit of intelligence. I don't really want intelligence, but these are the stats that will level up. And dexterity is pretty good. But for an archer, okay, an archer's primary or best stat is dexterity, which now, okay, can you see how I'm aligning the class with subclass now? Okay, I'm aligning with Dark Knight and Archer, because an Archer levels up in dexterity and a Dark Knight is going up in strength and vitality. And those are the 3 stats that I want to level up in the future. So this is where you can kind of gauge, okay, what do I want to go on? What do I want to level up on? All right, and so this was perfect buy for me. Okay, let's go to my Ninja Pirate over here, my favorite card. This is a fishing main, and it's a ninja, so that's the best in its profession. And I have a purple luck, all right, which is pretty cool. Let me explain this real quick. Each card will have a green stat, which is a +2. So this one would have been 12 if it didn't have the vitality boost, but it does have 2, so that's 14 now. And the blue stat is, you see, 2% primary and 4% secondary. So over time, right, once you scale this hero from level 1 to like level 50, it has a potential 6% boost. So for short term, it's not much, but long term, it is a lot. Now, for some heroes, you can get both of these combined, and it becomes purple instead. So over here, you can see I've got purple luck, woohoo, with this ninja. And my thought process is that I'm going to keep leveling up him as a fisher, so agility and luck. Let's go back to stats real quick. Agility determines the time between a hero's action in combat, it also plays a role in evasion. What I'm thinking is that there's going to be cooldowns for certain spells and actions, and maybe if you level up the agility, instead of it taking 7 seconds to fight, it will take him 4 seconds, something like that. And with luck, land a critical strike. Pretty cool, ninjas, critical strike. And it also increases the chance to get rare items and plays a small role in evasion. So I'm just going to be leveling up luck, agility. I'll put some in vitality just to get its health a bit up. Then I'm going to put it on dexterity. All right, so that's just my game plan. You can have a completely different game plan, but I'm lucky that it's on fishing. All right, so what else is there on the agenda? That's really it, to be honest. I'm just going to ramble now to see some of my plays. Also, something to consider is that how rare the card is. Okay, so right now I have a common wizard that is a forager. Now, if we go back to this stat over here, you can see that wizards make decent foragers because why? You need dexterity and intelligence, and it's naturally good at intelligence. Okay, so over here, however, what I'm thinking about for the wizard though is I might actually sell this and save up for a rare wizard or summoner instead. Why is that? It's because over here, let me scroll down to this place. This might look like a complete maze to you, but rarity actually plays a huge role in the levels of stats. And of course, once you go into higher levels, there is a big gap between like common cards and mythic cards. So over here, let's say, these are the basic, advanced, elite, and exalted. So what does that mean? The basics, okay? The basics are essentially these guys over here. The warriors, the knights, the archers, thieves, all the way to priests. They're like the kind of the basic heroes. Of course, if you decide to summon and you get lucky, you can get a paladin. If you decide to summon again, you can get a dragoon. Then you can get a dread knight. So let's go through this real quick. Then that's going to be the end of this video. So hey, if you made it to this time, right? If you made it, my friends, I want you to type SpongeBob. Random ads, but just type SpongeBob, and hey, I'll know that you actually watched this video, because if you did, I'm pretty sure you got some value from this, right? So over here, you can see a common basic. What does that mean? Let's say you had a common knight or common wizard. The total stats is 62. So over here, right, it adds up the whole stats. It starts off around 62. Okay. However, a mythic wizard will have 72. It's like 10 levels, freaking 10 skills different already. But over time, right, as you keep going on, you can see a rare wizard is better than an advanced common summoner. So what does that mean? Okay, a rare wizard could be more stronger than a common summoner as there's more levels increases, right? The discrepancy is actually larger and larger and larger. A rare summoner could be better than a common sage. So the rarity does play a huge role. I'm not saying go out there and just buy all rare heroes, because the floor price of rare heroes are much more. But what I'm considering is that when you're looking at this, right, are you looking for short-term or long-term? Because for me right now, if I'm looking for long-term and I want to keep leveling this guy up to like level 20, level 30, level 40, I should consider selling this guy and maybe picking up a rare wizard instead, or maybe an uncommon summoner, the level up above here. All right, so that's just something to consider, guys, when it comes to leveling up your heroes and looking at rarities and also the classes. Okay, but that's really it when it comes to this video today. Hopefully this made a lot of sense, and if you enjoyed it, please smash up the thumbs up and consider subscribing. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys want to learn about. And if I do have the proper resources and knowledge, I'll definitely share it to everyone here. But everyone, good luck with your DeFi Kingdoms journey. I can't wait to see some of you guys in the Discord channel, and I'll definitely see you guys around. Peace out.